Not only am I lazy, but I'm also cheap. I got these pie pans from my wife. Just don't tell her. We're going to use these to measure our irrigation. Okay, so what do we use pies for to do with sod and sprinklers? We're going to check our irrigation system and make sure it's working right. We're going to use pie pans to do it. If you'll notice, this area's got a lot of brown spots. The sprinklers don't look quite right. So we're going to make sure we're putting out the proper amount of water. We're going to check our sprinklers, make sure they're all working right. And that's what we're going to use these pie pans for. Okay, so now we've laid out our pans. We've also got our rain gauge out there. Rain gauge is also another good thing to use. It's not as accurate as the pans would be. It's more for daily rain, but the pans will tell us how much water we're getting. We want to try to get between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch in an area. So we're going to gather up our pans and see what they show us at the end of this cycle. So we've gathered up all 3 of our pie pans from our different areas within a zone, and now we're going to see what we've collected. The ideal thing is to collect between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. So it looks like this zone we were about right. We've got about a little over 1/2 an inch. This zone we've got about 1/4 inch. This zone I need to go back and check the sprinklers, make sure everything is right. In this zone we've also got about a little over closer to 3/4 of an inch. So we'll make our adjustments there and go from there.
Where are my pie pans?
One of the latest ways to save money in your yard is to convert your shrubs to drip tape. This is drip tape. And drip tape is great for shrubs. It's going to save on water versus using a sprinkler putting out more water than your shrubs need. Your turf grass is great for sprinklers, but for your shrubs... Okay, so now we've got our measurements from our pans. We've made our repairs on our sprinklers. We've made our adjustments. We're going to come to the clock and make any adjustments we need to make in the time duration of each cycle. It's also important to run your irrigation early in the morning instead of at night. It's also important to be aware of any delays. If you have rain, if you have cooler weather, you can skip the cycle. Also be aware of your soil type. Your soil is going to affect how much water your yard uses, and your yard will tell you. You'll know when. By no means am I an expert on irrigation or irrigation repair. We always tell you to seek out a professional. And don't forget to visit our website at freshsod.com if you need any more information about maintenance on turf grass. We appreciate you tuning in and watching more episodes of The Lazy Sod Farmer. This is our way of checking irrigation. All right, now that we've got our sprinklers repaired, we're going to go out and have some fun.